Hello, everybody on the Master Shah Tao Center Toronto Facebook page, and welcome to this special Facebook Live show. Thank you so much for joining us from around the world. We welcome you to share in the comments, where are you from? And share with us that you're here. We're so grateful to be spending this time together, and we have a really wonderful show in store for you today on the Master Shah Tao Center Toronto Facebook page, all about spirit and science and unleashing your unlimited abundance in all aspects of life. And it is my greatest honor to introduce to you a very, very special human being, a very special person who has trained over 6,000 soul practitioners from around the world. He is a certified master teacher, healer, practitioner of the Tao Academy, one of the leading teachers here at the Master Shah Tao Center Toronto and globally with the Tao Academy. And his name is Francisco Quintero. So we are so excited to be joined by Francisco today. So welcome.
Thank you, Alexia, and thank you, everyone, and welcome. We're very excited because we're here to talk about the spirit and science of success. So take a moment, everyone, go to the Facebook chat and tell us where you're from. Say hello, send in your love, send in your likes. We would love to hear from you. Today I was talking to a very successful businesswoman. She's from Europe, from Belgium. Very successful. She's starting a new business. And in this new business, she wants to bring a special kind of product to humanity, special water. And she was sharing with me how, she had several very successful businesses, but she had to make some changes in her life, and she's in the process of creating something new. But in that process of transformation, she actually had to let go of some of the finances and let go of some of the old ways of doing business. And she shared with me that in this process of letting go and being in the process of creating something new that comes from her heart, she shared with me how there was more abundance in her heart. And she was reaching now her more authentic self. And that was the quality that was gonna allow her to create success in her new business. So I thought that was like absolutely wonderful, because she's understanding at a deeper level that abundance comes from the soul. Abundance comes from the heart. And when we are able to create that, we can then manifest success. We can manifest success in our health, success in our businesses, success in our relationships, every part of our life. So I thought this just happened today, during a consultation. So I thought, wow, this business is going to be absolutely amazing. We are here now in this new era, a new time period, and we need new tools, new language, new practices on how to create success. So we have a beautiful upcoming workshop this weekend on Saturday and Sunday, the spirit and science of success. So today is an introduction about what you're going to learn. So give you a little taste about that. So I see, welcome Laura, welcome Tash, welcome Rose, Shai, welcome Daniela, Robin. Continue to share in your love. So happy to see many people from around the world. So it's going to be a very special evening we have together. So let us welcome next. I was reading Sher O'Rourke. She's one of my colleagues here at Master Shah's Tao Center in Toronto. And she's been teaching a very special series on success and enlightenment, a very like the soul, understanding the soul of this new time period called the soul light era. So I'm going to let her share a little bit of wisdom that she has been learning and teaching to others, because she's going to bring all of that to our workshop this weekend. So let us welcome Sher O'Rourke. Welcome, Sher.
Francisco, it's my honor to be here this evening with you, and my honor to be here with all of you. You know, we love to get together, and I was just reading some of the comments. I see people from the East Coast of North America, the West Coast of North America, from here in Toronto and Ontario, Quebec. I see people from Hawaii. I see people from London, England. And it's amazing. It's so late in London right now, but you must be late night folks. And we're so happy you are and that you are here with us. So I am really excited to be offering this workshop along with Francisco. Francisco has such a great heart, and he really carries so much of Master Sha's wisdom. And we all have the opportunity to receive this wisdom, to use this wisdom in our lives, to use the tools, this extraordinary tools that Master Sha has given to us so generously. You know, he's written so many incredible books, New York Times best-selling books. But also he gives us the practices, and he gives us the pathway, really. And a few of the things that I want to share with you tonight that we're going to explore more deeply over the weekend of Spirit and Science of Success. Because we know that success means different things to different people. You know, we can have success, as Francisco was saying, in our health, or we're looking for success in our health. We can look for or want to create greater success in our relationships, or in our business, or in our service, or in any aspect of life. And success means wanting to take whatever it is that we are doing to the next level. And maybe you're wanting to create a new career, for example. And so we need to understand what it is that we need, certainly physically, you know, to do that. But we also need to understand what it is we need to create spiritually, on an energetic level, on an information and message level. And I want to talk about that just a little bit for a few minutes. So Master Sha has offered us a teaching on this period of time that we're living in. And he refers to it as the soul light era. And there have been wonderful teachers, you know, through time, who have mentioned this particular period on Mother Earth, this particular period of the 21st century. And it has been given different names, New Age, Aquarian Age, and so on. But we refer to it as the soul light era. And it began August 8, 2003. And from that period of time, and it will last, this period of time is a long period of time. It's going to last for the next 15,000 years. And it is a significant time on Mother Earth, because it is a time when we, as human beings, are developing, are growing, are evolving. We have come out of, you know, productive times as human beings, productive in the sense of industry, of technology, of, you know, developing strong mind, you know, consciousness. But the soul light era is a time, you know, given its name, to really develop our soul. And that we will be developing as human beings our own soul, our main body soul, but also the souls all around us and within us. in Master Sha's teaching, he teaches that everyone and everything has a soul. Soul is information. Soul is message. This is Tao science now we're talking about. And information message is the beginning of creating something. Before we can create something, there needs to be a message of some kind. There needs to be a piece of information from which we create. And our soul loves to create. Our main soul just loves to create. And it is identified as message. And so within the soul light era, it's not just our own, human being soul, but all the souls around us, all the information, that great information highway that we access from all the souls that have gone before us, all the souls that are around us now, and all the souls of future, so past, present, and future time. So we can tap into this great information highway in order to create whatever it is that we want to create, whether that's, better health, better emotional balance, whether we are wanting to change the way we think or develop greater wisdom, greater memory, greater retention. Whether it is we are creating, as I mentioned earlier, or wanting a new career for ourselves, because this is the time, the soul light era, in which we have the opportunity to realize our greatest potential. Our potential is coming forward. Everything, the stars, the sun, the moon, the planets, the galaxies, the universes, Mother Earth, our own planet, and all of nature, the waters, the oceans, lakes, rivers, forests, mountains, animals, they are all part of the soul light era and part of creation in the soul light era, of creating a new world and new potential for each one of us. What that means is we are going to tap into our very best qualities. The qualities that Master Sha teaches about, the 10 sacred qualities: love, forgiveness, compassion, light, humility, flourishing, harmony, gratitude, service, enlightenment. Because in this period of time, what's important is that whatever it is that we are wanting to create is going to be of good service in some way. So businesses will change now. There's a lot of change going on the planet right now. I think we're all very much aware of that. We're all feeling that. We are all experiencing that. It's not an accident that humanity is going through what we are going through right now, that the circumstances that have been created have been created. There's something really important for us to learn in this period of time, and it requires us to do some inner reflection, to take the time that we have right now to do some inner reflection about what it is we are going to do next, what it is we are going to create, both individually but collectively. It's not just about us, what we want, but about what we are going to do that is going to be of higher service in some way. This is very, very important for us to understand, because when we do that, when we reflect on that, and when we begin to tap into what it is our soul truly wants, because ultimately it's our soul that is the essence of our being that is going to lead this very creative period. Again, our individual souls, but our collective souls, the soul of our planet, the soul of our beloved Mother Earth, which is such a great and loving and compassionate soul already. We need to learn from her. We need to understand how to behave more like her, to have less attachments, to have less ego, and to be driven by our love, by our compassion, so that whatever it is that we are bringing forward is going to help us to awaken further. It's going to help our loved ones, our family, our friends, people in our community to awaken further and beyond. And in this way, we will create a new earth. We will create solutions for pollution. These solutions will come to us and come to those, those scientists, those people who are working on it now. But what will happen is we will we will have new thoughts, we will have new feelings. And in that way, we will bring those to light. And the soul world will support us, our spiritual fathers and mothers, the Tao, the divine, whatever your belief system may be, they will gather to support the good service, the more awakened and enlightened, in order to create, this new earth that we're talking about. So we do it in small ways. And in those small ways, what we are doing as individuals will then affect the next one and the next one and the next one, who we bring into our field, because that's what's happening. We are creating this positive field, these positive messages in the soul light era. And in doing so, we are attracting other positive fields, other positive messages, other positive individuals and groups who are going to contribute in some way, who are going to support what it is that we are doing. So it's such an exciting time in so many ways. As much as, this time can be challenging, it is also a very exciting time. And when we adopt, certain practices, daily practices, actually, when we take the time, and many of us have more time now because we're not, traveling out there to go here, go there. Many people are working from home. Some, of course, are working out there. But however we spend our day, it is always wonderful and beneficial to take time to do some very specific practices in order to clear negative messages and bring new positive messages to creation. And so Francisco and I are going to share some special practices with you during the weekend workshop, and give you opportunity to really, really progress and move forward in transforming whatever it is that you need to transform. Move forward to help you create whatever it is that you want to create. So in your thinking, and tonight, and we're going to invite you to share tonight. I would love for some of you to share a little bit about what it is that you want to create already. What is it that you're thinking about that you want to create in the soul light era? Because we're all born into this time. We all have a purpose in being here at this very specific time. Get excited about it. Go directly into it. Understand it on a deeper level, what your purpose is, what your service is in the soul light era. And if you have children, if you have grandchildren, you're going to help them, you're going to support them, or you're going to support your friends or your nieces or your nephews, okay, to awaken. And I know you all know what I'm talking about. We all have our family members, our friends, clients, community, right, who we want to create with, and who are going to share, wisdom with us, and who we are going to share wisdom with. So over the weekend, Francisco and I are going to create some special practices for you that you can use, of course, beyond, just the weekend event. We really have a really nice group, gathered already, and we invite all of you who are not yet there to join us as well. So this is the exciting time we are in, my friends, and there's so much that we can do and that we can do together. We want to support one another. We want to encourage one another. We want to share ideas and ways of doing things, of opening the door, as it were, of aligning with the messages of the soul light era, aligning with the universal laws. And we're going to share some of that with you as well. We have the universal law of Shen Qi Jing, soul, heart, mind, energy, and matter, and how we align our Shen Qi Jing. Because when we don't have success in whatever aspect of life, we're trying to create success in, it's because something is out of alignment. So we're going to learn about the universal laws, certainly of Shen Qi Jing, and how to bring that into alignment and others. Are you excited? I hope you're excited, because I'm excited. I know together, and it takes a village. No one person can do it alone. So many of us are out there, trying to do it alone, thinking you have all the answers, I have all the answers. I don't. You don't. But together we have the answers, and we can help each other. We can support each other and offer each other our love and our encouragement. So, yes, Tasha is excited. Wonderful. Thank you. Kristen says, got it. Wonderful. Brianna is saying, I would like to complete my bachelor's in nursing. Beautiful, Brianna. You can do it. Yes. Lori, yes, we are. Love you too, Lori. Thank you so much. Yes, we are here. We are together. So thank you for allowing me to share just a little bit about what we're going to do this weekend. And I'm going to hand it back to Francisco right now. Danielle says, yes, excited to align my Shen Qi Jing. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Cher. Can you feel the excitement? I do have a question for you, Cher. From listening to you, are you saying that the source, that the universe is, that I have everything that I need to have success? I just need to learn how to tap into it?
Absolutely. That's exactly what I'm saying. The source, the Tao, is so generous, so loving, so compassionate, and willing to give us, willing to, what it is that we need, help us to manifest what it is that we need. And, we're going to talk about how to manifest, of course, because that's the key to creation as well.
Great. Thank you, Cher. So I love myself manifestation and developing soul potentials, because we all have like inner potentials of our soul, like gifts, abilities. We just need to learn how to bring all that out, because it's within us. It's in our heart. It's in our soul. And when we bring those out, we can tap into our greatest, reach our highest potential, so that we can serve. Many of you want to become, serve more people, serve family members, heal more, help people to transform their lives. So, the success is also success in our service. And there are tools, there are soul secrets that we can learn about how to have success in our service. It's going to be very exciting. So we have a special guest next who has been using and practicing some of these techniques for quite some time. And we have brought her on. It's Vanessa Ferraro, and she's going to share with you what she has learned and how it has transformed her life. So let us bring on next Vanessa. Welcome, Vanessa.
Hi. Hello, everybody. Hello, Master Francisco.
Welcome. Hi. If you could share, Vanessa, your successes using these techniques and anything you'd like to share with them about success and abundance.
Yes, I'm so grateful for this opportunity to share. Prior to finding these practices and these soul wisdom that's imparted from the Tao Center, I was already in a service-based industry. I was already healing. I was a Reiki practitioner, an event coordinator, and I had a lot of, I was juggling a lot of things. And I still felt like I wasn't fully, even though I was making progress and even though I was in service, I still didn't feel successful. And I still didn't feel fully aligned, as Cher had mentioned, feeling super aligned to my service. And it was quite challenging at times, especially if you're an entrepreneur like myself or self-employed, you know, to stay motivated and to stay focused and to stay, you know, in a centered place, especially when you're doing healings. So this work has completely transformed my life, because I never knew that my business had a soul. So when I learned about that through Master Sha's teachings and through the Tao Center, it really opened something new up for me in terms of being able to connect to the soul of my business. I do forgiveness practice with the soul of my business. I could almost, instead of me trying to run my business like according to what my mind thought or what I, Vanessa, had in mind, the soul of my business started directing me what to do and started telling me how I should show up and what I should offer and how I should serve. So that was a complete 360, is that my business had a certain level of consciousness and energy and a mission to serve. And now I'm feeling like I take directions from the soul of my business, not what I think I want.
That's a big shift. That's a big shift.
And it's not always easy, because sometimes the soul of your business wants you to do something that you're like, really? and then if you don't do it, it quickly, you know, doesn't work out. So it's really been so helpful to have these practices and to open up this new realm of possibility with, connecting in that way. It's been really powerful.
It's beautiful. So, you know, just in the past week or two, I've had, I was working with some clients and other people. And two people mentioned your name, Vanessa. I was like, oh, I'm working with, so I was like, so can you share how this has really like expanded your business? Like, and the joy that I feel that you're joyful now bringing these tools to others, and how has that shifted?
So much. Mostly because now when I'm serving my clients and supporting my clients, and I know that these practices can actually transform their soul, their heart, their energy, their consciousness, I realize that I'm helping with so much more than just strategy and marketing tools and, you know, tactics. You know, it's inside of doing the work that you have taught us to do, and my ability to share that and impart that with my clients. They're doing the practices and they're receiving so much positive shifts and change that actually have nothing to do with business. What's funny is that I've learned from you and the Tao Center that our business, especially if we're a service-based business, we are feeling called to serve. And so committing to the business or to the practice or to the service, that becomes a vehicle where our soul gets to grow and expand. So now with the clients that I work with, wow, they're so attuned and aligned to who I am and my mission and what I want to bring to the world. So there's a lot more harmony. There's a lot more presence. There's a lot more love and compassion and forgiveness, and the ability to just kind of grow together. I feel like I'm growing with my clients, which is really, really incredible. And I feel what they're getting out of it because of these teachings is so much more than a business strategy. You know, it's something that's fulfilling their soul and it's serving other people, which is the most important thing, is to be of service.
Great. So thank you very much, Vanessa, for joining us.
You. Bye.
Great. Thank you. So you see the excitement. You Cher had a great excitement. Vanessa's joy and heart. You feel the love. You feel the light, because they're tapping into the soul potentials to help us all to have great success. So here's what we're going to do, okay? We're going to do something very special next. If anyone has, you feel like you want to have success in a part of your life, but you feel a little stuck and you're not sure how, what to do, go ahead and put that you would love. We're going to do what's called a spiritual reading. I'm going to do a spiritual reading for one lucky person, and I'm going to connect with Tao Source to give a message about how you can create success in your life. What is it that you need to transform? What is it that you need to focus on? And as Vanessa said, sometimes it's not about the business details, the accounting, the marketing, and so on. Sometimes it's about the inner transformation that needs to take place. So please share, what area of your life that you would like to have greater success, but you feel a little bit blocked right now? And then I'm going to select a lucky demo person to do that, okay? Okay, so Danielle would love to get a reading. So we'll wait for a few more people to come in, and then I'm going to select one person, okay? Tash said, what an incredible shift of perspective. And then she gives her congratulations, okay? And I see some people now coming in to post, okay? So I see different aspects of life, as I think I heard Cher mention in the beginning. We all want to have success in every part of our life. That includes our health, to be strong, healthy, to rejuvenate, okay? It includes our mental health, includes our relationships, loving relationships, harmonious relationships, success also in our careers, the work that we do. And for many of you, it's also, you want success in your service to humanity. Many of you are dedicated in serving people with your Tao hands. So this is Master Sha's first level training program as Tao Healing Hands. So it can be every part, success in your spiritual journey. I myself have been in the spiritual journey with over 19 years. And, I've had some bumps in the way, but I also had some great successes. Okay. And every time I had success, there was an inner transformation that had to take place within me. There was something that I had to develop. For example, more love, more compassion, more light, okay, and so on. So I see a lot of people with book publishing. Let's read a few of these where people want to have success. Melissa, yes, I would love guidance for all this certain area of work, employment, finances. Linda for finances, managing finances, and Scott publishing books and being an author. I myself, I never thought that I would write a book, but now I have 4 books. So success just came around that, and it just came out of the blue. So you never know when you're ever gonna, when you open the heart center, when you start to develop qualities of the Tao, connecting with the source, it's like so many things can happen in your life. So Jen said, this is Jennifer. I would love, grateful for reading related to my business. John would love to be considered. Christina, new family member here. So grateful for you all. Welcome, Christina. Malgosha, I would love to get support in order to be more to develop my soul healing business, Tao, love, and wisdom. Danielle, about exploiting my creativity and develop my healing business. Wonderful. See a lot of businesses here. Then William said, I would be grateful to receive reading for passive income. Robin, I would love to have a spiritual reading for my soul healing business. Bernadette, yes, for many of us, I feel blocked in my deep desire to serve, to join many, many, many students. Rina, She wants to become a Kuan Yin lineage holder. That's one of Master Sha's more advanced healing programs, but I don't feel worthy. Nabir, for his career, launched several careers, several directors. That would be wonderful. Monica, I would love to have greater success in my career. Michaela, what is it that I need to transfer for the next step in my healing business? So, you see the wide range of topics. So during the spirit and science of success, the teachings, the wisdom, and the practices is for all aspects of life. So we may focus on very specific aspects of life to be as an example, but the practices and the teachings is for everyone. Linda for flourishing, Tash, financial situation, Rose, connecting with the community. Brianna, I would love a spiritual reading on how I can be successful in getting my nursing degree. Wonderful. And Kristen for developing her business. Okay, so lots of people. Okay, so I'm going to I'm going to do a spiritual check right now to see who we should check. Okay, 1 second. So I'm going to pick 2 people. Okay. Let's. First one is going to be Danielle Lepellen, okay, from Quebec, about her developing her creativity and developing her healing business. Okay, so exciting. So let's all just close our eyes. As I connect with Source, I'm going to receive a message from the Source, and I'm going to, deliver that message to Danielle. But you could close your eyes and just be in the field. When I do soul communication, the field becomes, like a love field. It will nourish you. It will transform you. It's a healing blessing. So close your eyes, everyone. I'm going to connect. This is the Tao Source. My most beloved Danielle, there is great love in your heart, and there is great passion for you to want to be creative. Your soul has a great desire to be more free, to talk to people, to guide them with the spiritual channels. It is great passion in your heart to develop a business where you can guide people in healing, in transformation, and using your spiritual channels to assist them, to go out to different communities to work with those who are needy, with women, and with your community of the First Nation people. But there are some challenges also. Some of these are from your mind. Some of them are attachments and also needing structure. For you, beloved one, go deeper in connecting with the quality of the greatest light. The greatest light is light from the source. Bring this vibration into your heart and allow this vibration to transform your mind. For that is what is needed at this time, is the transformation of the mind, to break free of the limited mindsets, limited beliefs, and to replace them with mindsets of abundance, beliefs that flourish, and you will have success. And during this upcoming workshop on the spirit and science of success, you will learn how to transform these blockages further. You are most loved and blessed. Tao Source. Thank you, Tao Source. Wow, beautiful. Okay, Danielle, you share. Anybody want to share also what you felt, you experienced? Very beautiful. There was so much light that I just felt from Tao Source coming to her. And like many people, I could see Danielle with my third eye, and they're part of our soul and our heart is just so excited. It just wants to like break free and be creative, be successful in doing the things that we love to do. But there was a little blockage there. It looked like a cage where she was boxed in. So we need to break free from those, okay? Break free from the limitations. So it's going to be very exciting. So we'll teach some practices at the upcoming workshop on how to do that. We call it transforming negative Shen Qi Jing blockages. What that means is Shen is the soul, heart, and mind. The Qi is the energy. The Jing is the matter. We're going to teach you how to transform those blockages that are preventing you from having success. Okay, and the next one I'm going to do is around finances. So a lot of you had finances. And then this one is going to be for Mark. So Mark, you're going to be also get a reading for today. So let us all close our eyes again. Sometimes when these messages come in, they could also apply to you. If it resonates in your heart, that could also be something for you to work on. So let's close our eyes once more. Bring your mind to your lower abdomen and feel the message, listen to the message with your heart. How? This is the Tao Source, our most beloved Mark. Stand up, stand up, stand up, tall, and be who you are. You have great abilities, our dear son, abilities within you to help many people, to serve many people. You also have many abilities, skill sets that you can bring in new creative ways of generating revenue, of generating finances. Focus, our dear son, on the service. Your heart is now ready to serve more and more and more and more. And when you do this, your finances will begin to transform. Do not focus too much on the details. Focus on the service, and the rest will follow. You are now ready for a breakthrough. Be persistent. And for you, the quality of the Tao Source that would help you the most is Da Fu Wu, the greatest service. This is the key for your success. You are most loved and blessed. Okay, how? Okay, wow. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I hope you enjoyed those. We thank the Tao Source for those beautiful messages. I just received some inspiration. Everyone who joins our workshop this weekend, we're going to be, guiding people how to transform these blockages. But we do have some special services, and we're going to throw in a little bonus. Anyone who registers for the special service, we're going to do a little soul reading for those people. It's so beautiful when you get these readings. So we'll announce that in the workshop, though, what service that is. That is a service that will be offered. So you do have to honor additional for that. And we'll throw in the reading, a small little reading for that. Very exciting. So congratulations, Danielle. Congratulations, Mark. I can feel the excitement. Your souls are jumping up and down. Okay. Shari said, congratulations, Danielle. I saw a picture of your soul dancing freely and being peacefully at this time. You know why it's important for us to transform these blockages? When we don't have success, our soul, it feels like suppressed. So then, that leads into depression, sadness, grief. It's because we're not living, even anger it could lead into. It's because we're not living our true potential. So that's why we're going to bring this workshop to each of you. Danielle said, wow, I'm joyous knowing how to transform negative Shenjijin blockages. Wonderful. We're going to go into depth on that over the weekend. Mark said, wonderful message. Congratulations, Mark. Sash, I can't wait to be at the workshop. So, I see that many of you are from different parts of the world. The workshop is going to be available for a recording. So if you're not available to watch it live, you can, watch it at your convenience for 2 weeks afterwards and enjoy the teachings that way. Carrie said, I love the message for Mark. Thank you that she gives her things. Juliana, you can do it. Believe in yourself. Yes, sometimes the Tao Source believes in us so much. But sometimes, it's like Master Sha. He believes in many of his students. He has so much trust and belief that we can reach the highest enlightenment, that we can become successful, but sometimes we are limited. So we're going to share with you some of those secrets to help unlock that. And sometimes it's not complicated. Sometimes we make it so hard. Sometimes it's just about taking the time to be in the Tao calligraphy healing field. We're going to bring out special calligraphies. We're going to bring out a calligraphy called The Greatest Flourishing, Da Cheng Sheng. We have other special calligraphies at Master Sha's Tao Center Toronto that help to transform these blockages much faster, because we don't have any time. We all want to be successful now, don't we? Raise your hand if you want to be successful now. We don't want to wait anymore. We've already suffered too much this year. Let's all just really make an effort to transform. That way 2021 can be much, much better. Okay? So many congratulations to many people. Even I see some people with health issues. Cher and I work with many, many people with serious health conditions. And you can have success, but sometimes we do need to fine-tune our practices, or find the best mantra to chant to get us through. Bernadette said, wonderful, this reading touched me deeply. Kirsten, I will be there. Danielle, congratulations, Mark. Happy to share your joy. Greatest love with everybody. Wonderful. Okay, so very powerful. Okay, so, tapping into, how do we connect to the Tao nature? The Tao source is unlimited. The Tao source is the creator. And, there is actually a mantra, a creation manifestation, that you can do practices to manifest things in your life, whatever it is that you want to manifest. How many of you manifest relationships, either more happy or healthy relationships, or true love? How many of you want to bring success in your finances? You just tell your heaven, yes. So Deepja asked a good question. Would the workshop itself help transform, or is it just going to teach us the technique? Everything that we do, what's very unique about the teachings of Dr. and Master Zhigong Sha, we don't just teach the practices, we don't just teach you the technique and teach you the wisdom. We teach you the how. We bring you into a field and you get blessed. You get a healing transformation, so that just joining the workshop is already in the process of transforming the blockages in your life. That's very unique about the teaching about the work of Dr. and Master Zhigong Sha. You may find a lot of other books, go to other workshops that are going around the world from other teachers and other people, and they may share with you some wisdom about success. But many times it's the how part. And we're going to teach you the how, and we're going to give you the blessings to go with it that will accelerate that part. And that's what I love about Master Sha's teachings, is when it, with Master Sha, whenever there's an issue or a blockage that comes up, we understand it. Okay, there's a blockage here in helping us, preventing us from having success. But then you get the blessings, and wow, right away, magic just happens. Light just explodes. The soul that Vanessa was talking about, the soul just radiates higher qualities of light. And now you can communicate more with your soul. So that's what I love about this. And we're going to be teaching you all of that, okay? So I'm just gonna bring on Cher back to see if she has any final words for all of you. I loved the session with all of you. I think all of us had, all of us were excited, so don't miss that. Cher, welcome back.
Thank you, Francisco, and congratulations to those who received a reading. And I was thinking as you were speaking, I was thinking about us, because both Francisco and I had different careers, and we had health challenges all those many years ago when we met Master Sha. For me, it's it was 16 years ago, and Francisco about 20, I think. And so when we talk about wanting to share with you the wisdom and the practices, the blessings, we have had our own direct experience of having health challenges and, coming to that point in our lives where the career path that we were on, was ready to change, was ready to shift in our lives. And so when we offer you, the teachings and the wisdom, it's because we have worked with these practices, these techniques. We have received the blessings ourselves. And so we're coming from a place of having experienced it and knowing. We wouldn't want to teach you anything or give you anything that we haven't tested out ourselves, and haven't proven. And we have worked with many people. We have, had people come with us who, to us, had consultations with us who, were really wanting to make a shift in their lives in some way from out of, a very difficult place, or from people who've been in a pretty good place, but really wanted to take, something to the next level. And so we want to help you to move into action around it. We don't want to just teach you these things, but we want to help you move into action around it, because that's, of course, ultimately, the most important step. You can learn all you want, you can, gain and gather, information, but you need to use all of your Shen Qi Jing, your soul, heart, mind, your energy, and your matter to have success and move it into full manifestation. So we want to take you through that process. We can see you're excited, and we're excited to be with you, as Francisco has shared. So join us. Ask Alexia to share the information. Actually, I think the information to register is up there, and we'll hold you. And we will go forward also with having other opportunities, beyond this workshop, to continue, the practices and perhaps do some check-ins. I'm thinking now, I'm creating now in the moment as we're going. Because this is really important for all of us. Even if you have a project you're working on, you have something, you really love, but you have a project, that needs some kind of support, needs some deeper motivation, or you need to understand what the root cause is of it not, getting to where you'd like it to be. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Cher. Thank
everybody.
you.
It's been a great evening.
Thank you. So let us welcome back Alexia, who will be closing. So thank you, everyone. Welcome back, Alexia.
Thank you so much, Francisco. Thank you, Cher. And thank you, everyone who joined us today on this amazing Spirit and Science introduction show. And thank you everyone for sharing. Thank you, Vanessa. We welcome your comments, your sharing on how this show was for you. Are you going to be joining us this weekend? We sure hope so. And you can click the link in the description of this video to register for Spirit and Science to unleash your unlimited abundance. And this will be taking place Saturday and Sunday, and it will be recorded, and you will have access to this recording for up to 2 weeks. So you'll have 2 whole weeks to go back to watch the recording. So if you're not able to join live, you can still register and receive all the teachings, all the nourishment from the Tao Chang field, and much more. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining. We really look forward to seeing you this weekend, and we wish you a wonderful night ahead. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.